What's going on, guys? Here with the invite video, the approach, the key to the vault, and this in my opinion is one of the most important videos that you guys could study. And I've got some great stuff after a couple minutes of chicken scratch that I was putting together here on what I think are the most important factors and components to having a good invite and to a good approach. And this is where you're taking somebody from your list, taking somebody from your memory bank, and putting them into an appointment, putting them into your calendar. And the calendar is what gets you paid here. So here's how you can set an appointment, guys. And here are some underlying factors that are going to allow you to get the job done a little bit better. Before you go out there and approach anyone, check your intentions. Make sure your intentions are right in sharing the product. Make sure your intentions are right in sharing the business. You're not sharing the product for personal gain. You're sharing the product because you're going out there and doing a service for people. You're giving them a better product that they can live a healthier lifestyle on. Make sure that you're sharing the business model with the intention that you can help someone make an extra $200 to $400 a month. Understand that a lot of relationships, car repossessions, credit card debt could be solved by an extra $200 to $400 a month. So check your intentions and understand the value that you hold in sharing the invite, and be firm in that value. Keep your composure. You don't go out and chase people, because you know at the end of the day you have the value. And your goal is not to be salesy. Your goal is not to close on the spot. Your goal is to pique interest, to plant seeds like a farmer. You're not hunting, you're planting seeds like a farmer. That's a big tip. Most importantly, above all else, be yourself. Don't try and be somebody you're not. Use language you would typically use. Now, if you need to model somebody else, that's completely okay. There are people who are really, really good at inviting, and model them. If what they do works for you, keep using it. But try and be yourself. Don't be some scripted robot that you typically wouldn't be. Now, in approaching friends, acquaintances, you're going to have to use some slightly different lingo. But here are what I think 4 steps to allow you to book an appointment. Now, most appointments should be booked over the phone. If you need to send a Facebook message or a text message to find an available time where you can call them, that's encouraged. I know with some of my best friends, it's easy for me to just call them on the phone and schedule an appointment. People I'm close with, it's easy to just call them on the phone and schedule an appointment. But for some of my friends who I don't talk to too often, people I don't know too well, I'll send a message, and then I'll make sure that they're available. If I need to get their phone number on Facebook, I'll let them know that I wanted to call them the other day, but I didn't have their number. And it's something important, or pique interest in some manner via that to get their phone number. Whether it's you found a way that you can get them out of their part-time job, or you partnered up with a startup company and you think that their ambition would really be a great fit for the team. Whatever it is, pique interest to get their phone number. But your goal is to make it a phone conversation where you can be urgent, where you can show excitement, where they can sense the enthusiasm in your voice. That's very, very important. If you think about if you were lost in the desert and you called your friend and you said, "Hey man, I'm kind of lost. Do you think maybe you could come help me out?" Your tone's kind of dull, and they might not think it's too important. But if you're scared, if you're legitimately concerned on the phone, you're like, "Hey Mike, I really, really need you to come get me from the woods right now. I got a flat tire. I'm lost. It's dark out, and it's gonna start snowing soon." There's urgency. There's enthusiasm, and Mike can hear it in your voice. So guys, 4 steps. I'll rattle them off here, and I'll backtrack through them. Step 1 is be urgent. Now, I said be yourself. You don't want to be on the phone rushing, but something along the lines of, "Hey, I'm getting ready to go to bed here, or I'm walking out the door, or I'm on my way to the gym, or I'm about to sit down and have lunch, or I'm on my way to class, or I'm about to start my homework, or I'm about to talk to my mom on the phone, or about to FaceTime my girlfriend." Be urgent. Be in the process of doing something. A good way to really be urgent is to be doing lots of phone call invitations, lots of appointment booking. You've got another phone call to be on, and you can be genuine and do that. "Hey man, I'm in the middle of something right now, but I had to give you a call." That little urgency is important. That sets somebody's mind to paying attention. They're now focused, and especially your enthusiasm and when you share that with somebody, being urgent. Second step is clear the schedule. What are you doing Wednesday at 3? Find a time when they're available. That's your goal, is to find a time in their schedule where they're available. If you say something along the lines of, "Hey Mike, what are you doing Wednesday at 3? And he's like, "I don't know, why?" You now have the ability to pique his interest, which is the next step. So we've got be urgent, clear the schedule, pique interest. How you can do that. In making your list, you should have written on the side a reason for approaching this individual. Whether it's because they take similar products that are not nearly as healthy or not nearly as effective, share that. Hey man, I found an alternative to a product I know you spend money on all the time that I tried personally and I think is way better. Interest peaked. From there, set the appointment. Find a time when he's available to try the product. Like, that's what you did. All right, you cleared the schedule. All right, great. I'll give you a call tomorrow. We'll figure out a way we can meet up. There you go. Appointment booked. So we've got be urgent, clear the schedule, peak interest, set appointment. Some ways to peak interest. Like I said, working off of that list, on the side of your list, you should have reasons for calling somebody. If it's that you know that they don't like their job, if it's that you know they have a lot of potential, I would go with a compliment. If it's that you know that they don't like their car, or they go to school just to go to school, not because they really like it, for whatever reason you wrote this person's name down, now is your time to say that. So here would be me running through the entire invitation all the way towards setting the appointment again at the end. Hey Jim, how's it going, man? I'm about to go to the gym right now, but I had to give you a call. Something crazy just happened. Okay, what's going on, Anton? Well, look, man, what are you doing tomorrow at 2? Like I said, I'm on my way to the gym right now. Nothing. Why? What's going on, man? Well, look, I found a way that me and you can partner up with a startup company that has less than 2,000 people involved worldwide, and I think there's an opportunity for us to cash out here, man. It may or may not be for you, but I think this is a great opportunity, and I think it's worth you looking at. Okay, what is it? Very natural. Tomorrow at 2, will you be available? Great, I'll give you a call then. Appointment booked. Some other ways to roll through it. Hey Mike, what's going on, man? I'm on my way out the door right now. But what are you doing tomorrow at 3? Nothing. Why? What's going on? Look, man, I got to call you. I found a way that me and you can work part-time with a guy who's earned over $50 million in the past 24 years, and he's going to show us how to make some money. You're peaking interest. You're leveraging. You're taking the pressure off yourself. That's the goal of peaking interest, is to tell a story, is to get the pressure off of you and onto somebody else. Hey, I heard a story the other day of this guy, Brandon, who started a business part-time around some products and is now making an extra couple thousand a month. I'd love to show you how he did this. Could I get you on the phone with him? Peak interest. Take the pressure off yourself. Tell the story. Facts tell, stories sell. Practice your invite. That's the only way to get good. Me and Luke used to practice on the couch every single night, back and forth.